Get that fresh shave. It's getting a little long. For sure. And then you like do this. You're like always itching it. And God. All right. Let me focus on my weekly, on my real I love you butt.
Okay.
Not this beard divergent.
Kids who can't read good.
I know. Yeah. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Maley Way. I love you, but.
I love you, but.
I love you, but.
Number 22.
Number 22.
The Scotty Pods episode.
Ooh, I love Scott Posednik. Jackie and I were just talking about how we once went to the zoo.
Yeah.
To meet Scott. And I'm pretty sure we did not have kids. Like, we were adults. And we went to the zoo for an event where we met Scott Posednik and Joe Creedy and someone else. Not my favorite, Tadahito Oguchi, who I love from that team. Maybe like Aaron Rowan or something. It was after. It was a good crew. It was after the White Sox won the World Series in 2005, and they were having something at the zoo. And I remember we went, and it was awesome.
Did you get their autographs?
I'm not sure they were doing autographs.
Just to hang out. Just to hang out with Scotty
I don't even
Pods.
know if we got a photo. If we did, I'm sure it's printed out somewhere in a photo album.
So number 22, Scotty Pods.
Yeah.
And number 22, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
The Caitlin Clark episode.
Her. I am her.
Hertrude.
Hertrude, as we like to call Meg. Hertrude.
Hertha.
Yeah. Meg was just, or one of our kids was just asking, what happened to Caitlin Clark? How come she doesn't play on Iowa anymore? And I was like, well, now she's in the WNBA on the Indiana Fever.
Yeah.
I don't know how they didn't know that. They didn't make that. Or maybe just because we were talking about March Madness or something.
I mean, Jimmy knew.
Of course.
Okay.
It was either Meg or Andy. But they all have their Caitlin Clark Iowa shirts. So I think that they're just still associate her
A little confused
with that. Yes. All right. We'll get started. Oh, and I'm not in my normal podcast gear. This is day 3 of badminton tryouts for me. The first couple weeks of badminton's a little wonky in regards to times. Like usually we're right after school, 3:30 to 5:30, but because all the indoor sports are in, the outdoor sports are inside, so we're sharing space. So I've got some whacked out times. Like tomorrow I'm, 8 to 10. Friday I'm 6:30 to 8:30.
You're 8 to 10 at night?
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be sleeping. I can barely, I'm yawning right now and it's 9.
Oh, my Lord. That is
I know.
brutal.
So late. Although, now I'm yawning. I have put the kibosh on the 6 a.m. Yep. I used to have 6 a.m. practice all the time for POMs and badminton. And for the first, maybe when we had Jimmy and maybe Meg, I would ask Jim's dad, who was used to getting up early because he was Jim's assistant for basketball. So he was normally getting up at like 4:45. So he was okay with waking up early. I would ask him to come. Our kids would still be sleeping, but I would ask him to come at 5:40 so I could go to practice, but I'd have to be home before I had to go to school. And that just doesn't work for anyone anymore. So that
explains the outfit.
That explains the outfit. It's been a long week. And I was hustling coming home from tryouts. So here I am. I made it.
And I have my normal outfit on.
And you still look like a slob.
Katie, before we came on, said, your beard looks unruly.
It is. It's like.
And I said, thank you. And
it was not a compliment. I can save this for a future I love you, but I don't like when your mustache hairs like start to stick out like this. I can just feel them like poking me.
Okay.
Yeah. And it just got to trim it. Go to Master Cuts.
I will.
Go to your boys.
I will go to
Get
Master
Cuts. Get that fresh shave. It's getting a little long.
For sure.
And then you like do this. You're like always itching it. And God. All right. Let me focus on my weekly, on my real I love you butt.
Okay.
Not this divergent.
Kids who can't read good.
I know. Yeah. Okay. I love you, but stop leaving our linen closet in the hallway, the door open. It is dangerous. It's right outside Patrick and Jimmy and Meg's room. So Patrick's is on this side, Jimmy and Meg's is on the opposite side. But the way the door opens, I ran into it the other night coming out of Jimmy and Meg's room. So you leave the door open when you go grab a towel and you don't shut the door. So you open it. So when you were exiting Jimmy and Meg's room, I walked directly into the door.
When did you do that?
I did that like 2 weeks ago.
You would have, if you really did that, you would have scolded me.
I did.
Where was I not there?
I don't know where you were. And Jimmy did it too the other night. Jimmy walked right into it.
Okay. I don't believe you did.
I have yelled at you for this before, have I not?
You have yelled at me for leaving the door open.
Yes.
But you have never once said you hit yourself.
I have definitely walked into it, and then I cursed your name, and I closed the door. I probably would have yelled, but I didn't want to wake up those kids. My other thing that I always get mad at, being too loud.
Was I in our room? Because if I was in our room, you would come in there.
I would come in there and say something. That is what I would do. Well, I didn't like walk into it and get knocked out. I opened Jimmy's door, stepped out in the hallway, and then walked into the door.
Yeah, like hit it.
Well, like my body hit it, like my head didn't hit it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like run into the door with it hitting me square in the nose.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I ran into the open door. But Jimmy has ran into it, hitting it square in the forehead.
All right, that's something that you got to
in the
switch
nose.
up. Maybe we should take the door off.
No. Why would we take the door off a linen closet? What kind of suggestion is that? You want to know what you should do? Close the door.
Well,
like every other human does. When you open a door, you close it.
It's not always me.
It is always you. Who else would go in the linen closet and leave a door?
Kids,
they do not go in there.
Okay.
I always get them towels. I'm sure in the last 11 years of having children, they have gone into the linen closet less than a dozen times. And I'm sure they close the door.
All right. Well, I will fix that.
Yes.
I will fix that.
Yes. It just, especially because it's pitch black.
I don't do it all the time.
You don't. Because I have yelled at you for it before.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But it's pitch black. So like when you exit Jimmy and Meg's room, you don't see the door.
Yeah.
So
I can see how that could be a
little dangerous.
Concerning.
A little dangerous. And even if it's like slightly ajar, because our hallway is so tight, you're still going to hit it. Mm-hmm. You had it like 45-degree angle, so I just walked right into it.
All right. Well, I will fix that.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Please do.
All right. My turn. I love you, but don't say, I don't want your dad to die of a heart attack.
Oh, this was my parenting fail.
When I forget what the reason was, but
I'll tell you why.
Was it forgetting my lunch?
No.
Going to McDonald's?
No, keep going.
What was it where you said in front of Jimmy, I don't want your dad to die of a heart attack? Well,
I don't want you to die of a heart attack.
Either do I. And
saying that in front of our 9-year-old son who has a history of anxiety was not a great choice.
He went into a panic. Now, part of it was kind of joking.
Yeah, he was being dramatic.
I took a picture of it. I don't know where it is, but I took a picture of it. He put his head down and was buried in these pillows. He was hiding
in our wrestling mat.
He did ask me about it later, too. He was like,
oh, God.
You're not going to die of a heart attack.
I honestly immediately regretted saying it. Mm-hmm. Specifically because it was Jimmy. If it was one of our other kids, I probably wouldn't have regretted saying it. That was my parenting fail. We'll circle back to it. But I said it because Meg received a Portillo's gift card for her birthday.
Oh, okay. Yes, I do know.
From Jordan, her friend Jordan.
Yeah.
And Meg was like, can I please, I was going to the grocery store and she was like, can I please get Portillo's for dinner? I'll use my gift card. And I was like, sure. And then you were like, oh, we're getting Portillo's? And I said, well, no, I was going to use Meg's gift card to get her Portillo's. We had leftover food that we could eat. So I was planning on just eating the leftover food. And then you were like,
a Portillo's run requires an order. I can't have someone going to Portillo's to pick something up and me not get something.
Well, you did. Your wish was granted.
I did.
You did.
I guess I came one step closer to that.
Well, you're not a great eater.
I am not.
You need to change that. I don't want to be Nostradamus and predicting you dying of a heart attack.
Well, yeah, I know. I agree. But
you love eating fast food.
No, you exaggerate that. I might have done that more when I was coaching. I did that a whole lot more because I would be different hours and whatever. I don't do that nearly as much as you think I do.
So it's just like bags from months ago accumulating in your car?
Yeah, you know that.
Oh, gross.
But Regardless. Okay. Yes.
I do see it on your. I see it on your credit card statement.
Yeah, I don't like when you look at my
Well,
credit
I don't
cards.
look at it. We have
You
shared.
do.
We have shared credit cards.
Yeah, but sometimes
It
you
says, like,
go through
Portillo's,
specifics, and then that could be an I love you.
McDonald's,
Yeah.
Subways. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
But you do like eating.
Yeah.
It's not good for you.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm just saying.
that is not the point of the I love you but. The point of the I love you but is you said it in front of our poor son. Considering our family history of that too.
Well,
It's probably a possibility.
Okay, well, to play devil's advocate then, why are you stuffing your face with an extra large beef and large fries and a large milkshake?
He doesn't see
Considering our family history, maybe you shouldn't be clogging your arteries.
Well, that's true. I agree. One, you're exaggerating how much I do that. Two,
I'll start keeping track.
Two, I do other stuff that hopefully counteracts that a little bit. I play basketball every single day.
Okay.
I am constantly moving at school.
Okay.
I think I'm doing pretty well. I have good blood pressure, all that type of stuff.
Okay.
However, we are believers in jinxes, and you might have jinxed.
Oh my God. We are believers in jinxes. I jinxed us the other night with our kids sleeping through the night. Right after I said it, I was like, oh my God, why did I do it?
Yeah.
Why did I do it?
So Katie, the other night was like, oh man, we've gone like 4 nights in a row without our kids coming to bed. And I was like, oh no.
Which is also pathetic that 4 rights in a no is like four nights in a row is like hitting the jackpot. That's pathetic.
I know, but that's like talking during a pitcher's perfect game.
No, I know, which I don't do that.
Well, I know, but like that's what the equivalent of, and you did it.
I did it.
And we knew.
And lo and behold,
Andy
came in not being able to breathe because he has a cold, and he was like, why isn't my nose working? Can I breathe out of my mouth? And I was like, oh my God, I will never sleep again. I will never go back to sleep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my bad.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can skip my parenting fail because now I just told you scaring our child into thinking that you're going to die of a heart attack.
Well, and then I feel like the jinx was part of your parenting fail too.
Okay. I'm just really struggling this week. Apparently I'm just striking out left and right.
No.
You don't believe me that you leave the linen door open?
No, I do believe you there. Mm-hmm. But before we get into what you were going to say, I don't know if